12 days down, 2 more to go for the painful yet still very much appreciated 2-week gap between each chapter of Fairy Tale 100 Years Quest. So now I feel like start doing some prediction videos. So I have a couple videos prior to this that I actually was able to get correctly on predicting stuff that was going to happen in 100 Years Quest. But they aren't formatted the same way. This is just going to be straight up, a couple days prior to a chapter prediction, and see how that goes. And going to keep them pretty short, pretty lax, and then keep the discussion when we actually get to the chapters, when we actually get to them. So within this one, obviously, what we've seen recently with the whole Mercphobia debacle, Ignia's interference, and Natsu's current form. I want to follow up with my theories, and the obvious ones. I think Mercphobia is going to have to get way more serious. We know he was roughly around half. He is only fighting about 50%, and that wasn't against Natsu and crew. That was because Ignio showed up, and he was, creating that whirlpool to deal with him. But also the strong hope that I have, this is one I think is the most important coming out of this chapter, is more indications that Lucy is connected to Natsu because of her messing with with his book back at the end of Albreath. And, you had all that weird heat curse entering her body, and would have died by it if it wasn't for Gray. And we already know from Zareth that somebody messing with it without any knowledge of how it works would in fact die. But this is only the case that she was able to keep going because Gray helped her, obviously, with his devil slaying magic. And further, I'm hoping, this one I think is lesser of importance, but the fact that I think Gray's progression within this arc, if the whole theory that Natsu's current form is in fact a mixture of his Aetherius form and his Dragon Force form, that Gray is going to need to progress in order to, in case Natsu loses control, get a hold of him. He's the only one there that really has that, that ability to, with his devil slaying abilities. And further, I would like to really stamp out on the idea of a couple more traits coming out from this form, further progressing, becoming more dangerous. Because I feel like he's going to get kind of pushed back pretty heavy once Mercphobia gets more serious. But Natsu is going to have to kind of enter more enraged, more enveloped in his Aetherius state, and maybe get some more of that form that we only saw a fraction of back in Albreath in his fight with Gray. So that's going to be mostly it. I just wanted to do 4 quick points putting out in this video. I don't think it's a good idea for the story to teeter towards using any of the time towards what's going on with Toka or what's going on with the Dragon Eaters, any of that. I'm hoping it will stay entirely with Natsu and crew, given the last couple chapters, and then maybe we'll find out the rest of those, those plot lines and those important components after the entire Mercphobia debacle. We'll probably get that. It'll probably be like another 2, maybe 3 chapters before Mercphobia is either quelled or slain. So other than that, drop a comment below in the comment section of what you think is going to happen. How do you think things are going to really progress? I think we're going to get a pretty straightforward action chapter, but also a couple side notes, like I said, hoping that we get something to further indicate Lucy's connection with Natsu. Because I feel like that's not only a very logical thing for, it to be going, but also would be a very interesting thing for their relationship between the 2 characters. Other than that, I really appreciate it if you would thumbs up the video, befriend the like button and the subscribe button, and check out my other videos. But other than that, I appreciate everyone who's already subscribed, and I thank you all for listening.